All right, and welcome back, everyone, to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And we are about finished. We have one, two, three, four, 5 invasions to commence over in the Pacific. But we have officially kicked the Spanish out of the Caribbean, and we have taken all their African holdings. And we even got Mauritania out of this, just on happenstance. Our boats passed by, and the Mauritanians were like, "Hey, assholes! Those are our coastlines," and we were like, "Say what?" So, I went and checked out the video last time, or the last video I just recorded, um, for the sake of checking the microphone level, and everything should be good. If you guys aren't hearing me, then you need to check your earbuds or your speakers or something. Yeah, I'm actually a little louder than I prefer to be on my videos, but I will leave it as such just for the sake of being able. How far are these guys? Okay, they are progressing. But I'll leave it as such just to be able to have you guys be able to hear me. Um, we are working on Mark II 12-inch guns right now. We're going to jump this focus over to gun layout afterwards, and then we will go from there. So let's go ahead and keep rolling the turns so that we can get over to the Pacific with our fleet. Um, Again, as I said previously, um, our ships, the Tennessee class, will take up the position in the Philippines as the garrison fleet in this region here, and then the Pennsylvanias will actually travel across the Pacific to the Western United States to take up position there. Um, I I have decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I can get 1,000 tons on my destroyers. Or well, destroyer one I think maxes out at 1,100 tons, which then I will start garrisoning like Alaska and all my other holdings with those destroyers, because they'll be big enough that they're able to challenge most stuff pretty well. No real problems. Um, but they'll be cheap enough that putting a bunch of them across the board will be at least easy to do without affecting my economic situation too hard. So we'll roll like that. Uh, but yeah, no, so far the campaign is going quite well. There's nothing that I can complain about. Um, our relations with everybody are good enough that nobody's really looking to declare war on us. Um, you can kind of tell whenever you look at this where the flow of things are going. So, like, for example, the Spanish and us going to war, perfectly reasonable. Like, we're set up to go to war immediately. The Japanese and the Chinese, same deal. The Germans and the French, so on and so forth. But everybody hates the Spanish, so except for China, which is uh, kind of expected because the two kind of get along to a degree, even though they're in the same sphere a little bit. For some reason, I never seen the two go to war. I've just never seen it. Let's let's just keep rolling turns. There's nothing where we're waiting for the fleet to travel. There's nothing really to be done. Advanced Towers 1, Ballistite. Um, oh, the Chinese are provoking us. Excuse me, fucking why, you little bastards. I have boats coming your direction. I would not. You're talking an awful lot of shit for somebody in battleship gun range. Now, actually, it was kind of funny because there was a comment made on one of the videos previously, which I kind of laughed at the guy, but for reasons other than this. And he brought up, I don't know what exactly he was trying to bring up, but I think he was trying to make reference to submarines and how people on YouTube tend to not use submarines that much. I do plan on using submarines quite a bit. I'm not going to focus on it early because submarine tech is very, very expensive time-wise to get rolling. Um, Basically, you have to get to a point where you're building the bigger submarines that are meant to travel farther to actually have a bigger effect on things. So I tend to not go after them until about the 19 teens start, and then I start going for submarines hardcore. That's how I tend to play. Early on, you can't really focus on submarines that early. It'd be kind of cool, oh hey, be able to get a crap ton of submarines out very quickly, but it's not a viable strategy at all. It really isn't. Uh, Keep progressing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an upgrade program, for. Oh, okay, okay. We've been forced into peace, but we might be able to. Oh, can we do it? Aw, you bloody bastards. Okay, well, you know what? It's a little annoying, but we can work with it. So we were forced to peace out. I'm not sure if that's game mechanics forcing us to peace out or what, but we were forced to peace out. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and say, oh, really? You're gonna make them go all the way around this way? Oh my God. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have this fleet go over here to the Philippines. They'll station in Manila, and then we'll spread out some of the cruisers uh, in a couple of these ports. But we did get Guam, the Carolina Islands, and West Philippines under our control. So we eventually will have to take East Philippines and Saipan off of the Spanish. Um, but it is what it is. But okay, so first war is officially over. Unfortunately, we are now spending a crap ton of money because we have ships out in the ocean that are not uh, going to be cheap to maintain. So we definitely need to try to get these into a port so we can put them on reserve status as soon as possible. But this helps. This helps. So what is our next plan? Well, the next plan is based on whomever we really can go for. So the Spanish, we're just never going to touch relations with them. The Chinese, they are kind of like they're possibly going to be a problem. Which, okay, fine, I will take China's territory as well if they want me to so badly. And then Japan is one of our main war goals for this campaign is the elimination of Spain and Japan. Those are our two primary goals. Um, but looking at things, the French are probably going to also be on the chopping block as well, because we want dominance over the entire Western Hemisphere. Like that is our goal. We want dominance of our main territories. So the French and the British are definitely going to be possible adversaries at the end of the day. So we got 2 months until this finishes, and then we can make the jump. We are we're not doing too bad on boilers, but we definitely need to keep the focus on that. And then engines, you always want to have focus on engines. You never want to take that off. So let's go ahead and get these ships back home. Ha! We can start harming relations with the Spanish right now. I love it. Like, we're coming for you. Like, don't worry, we got your number. Um, but yeah, so the Tennessees, the Fresnos, the Pittsburghs, the Pennsylvanias are going to get an upgrade program here very soon. Actually, I think what guns are the Pittsburghs are armed with 12s. These are armed with 9.5s. I I'm going to try to put 12-inch guns on the Tennessees. So let's go ahead and run this real quick. and that will give us our Mark II 12s. And then what's our armor quality? So we're on nickel steel. Let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and do an upgrade program. So, oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Did I select the right things? All right, so well, let's start with the Tennessee since it's the oldest design we have, and then we'll move on from there. So let's go ahead and remove these. Let's go main guns, 12-inch. Okay, so slightly overweight, but I think we can work with it. Reduce the armor a little bit, but what this will do for us is now our ships have very good guns. We're actually going to go ahead and decrease the length of them a little bit because we want 12-inch 50 caliber guns. Personally speaking, I think anything over 50 caliber is like egregiously stupid because it's absolutely like crazy levels of range for no real reason. Um, and it's just like, oh my god. I wonder if we could get. Yeah, unfortunately, the hull is just not long enough to really be able to work with it, but yeah, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. So these will be the Tennessees with their very, very good, very long range 12-inch guns. Almost 20 kilometers, mind you, is absolutely ridiculous for this kind of situation. And I almost forgot to put the rangefinders on those. Can we possibly? No. Okay, we can't do it. It's a little annoying, but it works. It's fine. But yeah, 12. You know, you're 22, 22 kilometers, almost 23. Oh my god. Oh no, these things are ridiculous. Oh my god. You, to kind of give you guys the perspective on how ridiculous that range is. That is that is enough to really make it so that most ships of this era cannot engage you. Like if you want to keep distance and just lay hate downrange, yeah, it's not going to be completely like good accuracy, but you're going to absolutely slap anything you hit at that range. And on top of that, the velocity of these guns is absolutely good, just phenomenal. And so the rounds are going to fire and they're just going to fly. Absolutely great. Love it. Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and do the Pennsylvanias up real quick. All right, so the Pennsylvanias, we can't have these anymore. Uh, okay, so we're gonna redesign the tower structures a little bit. It does kind of suck that we're probably gonna end up being forced to do this, but that's fine. These ships will not be used past a certain point anyways, so I'm not that concerned about it. Let's make sure we can get that funnel on there. Looking schnazzer. All right. And then secondary guns. And then a bunch of 2-inch guns that can just absolutely lay down hate. And then do that. That's good. And then armor-wise, might be able to kick these up to 7-inch belts. Yep, awesome. Boo, 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 boo. And then decrease this down to 50 caliber. And yeah, so the Pennsylvanias are definitely the better of the two because you can just lay it out a lot better. And yeah, these aren't the best towers, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter for ships of this class. These are purely meant to be things that I send out to get shot at. You know, that's kind of the whole point of their existence. Let's go ahead and upgrade the Fresnos. Really, it's just going to be like attaching new stuff onto them. We're not really going to touch the armor, not going to touch the armament. Then the Pittsburghs, same deal. We're not going to touch much. We're just going to throw some. Actually, you know what? I'm going to decommission the Pittsburghs. I'm not gonna do anything with them. Their range is just too short to be like particularly effective. I'll just decommission them, which is fine. It's kind of the situation overall is that, you know. And then we're going to go ahead and delete the Tennessee, the Fresno. So we're just going to delete all of these because we're not going to build any new ones. We're just going to upgrade the ones we have just so we have them. And then we are going to go ahead and build some new North Dakotas. We'll build 4 more. Actually, let's go ahead and upgrade these as well, so we can get the better guns on them. Better engine, ballistite, armor layout's good. Okay, we will roll with that. Just get those improvements on the ships. But we will build 4 more of the North Dakotas, and then 6 more of the new light cruiser, the Little Rocks, just to be able to have those. Someone also said something to me about, in one of the comments, something about the light cruiser 2 hull being able to place the front tower down in the belly, basically the center area of the ship, and then it not interfere with the guns up here. So I am going to have to check that out and utilize that tactic. All right, and then again we're waiting for these ships to do their thing, and then we'll be able to start doing upgrades. Actually, we can start upgrading these North Dakotas now, I think. And then we can queue up a bunch more of the Little Rocks. We'll put these guys in New York. So spending a lot of money, but we got over $1 billion to use, so I'm not concerned about the money. And then We should be able to actually do this upgrade program while building the new North Dakotas. So we'll queue those up as well. So let's go ahead and queue up 4 more of the North Dakotas. Pop those bad boys in New York. Quite expensive, but we will survive. The fleets are taking a long time to move because of the ranges, but it is what it is. Oh, and I almost forgot to check. We do need to start rebuilding our merchant fleet. So we'll just queue this up like so, just so it starts rebuilding back to 200%. And then what do we got? Advanced big funnels 2, very nice. The better funnels we can get for our Dreadnoughts when the Dreadnoughts come online, the more amazing they're going to be. And the strategy with Dreadnought 1s, and I don't see a lot of people doing this, um, they don't think long term with their Dreadnoughts because until you get modern battleships, the Dreadnoughts are effective at any classification. So like if you get Dreadnought 4, for example, and it, oh, Dreadnought 1 is now obsolete, people immediately think, oh, I have to get rid of these. And it's like, no, you don't have to get rid of them. You can upgrade them. Sir. Oh my God, I didn't realize. God damn it. He, God, I hate you. I hate you so much. Um, but yeah, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The pathfinding of the AI. Like, oh, you want me to go here? Apparently, I didn't select Manila closely enough. All right, and those ships are officially in there. Repairs will be affected. We can go ahead and get rid of the 2 Pittsburghs that are there. And then we will begin refits as soon as they're repaired. What's our economic development at right now? It's actually a good question because I haven't actually looked at it. Yeah, oh my God, we're well over 12% right now. We're a little behind where I want my naval budget to be, but that's because we just haven't gotten lucky with events. So we got Barbette Anti-Flash 2 coming in. And this is a really important thing that some people might think, oh, I have to try to fit the newest upgrades on everything. No, don't try to do that. You have to think of it from a tier system. So like pre-battleships are like tier 1 ships. Like they should only get tier 1 upgrades. They don't need to be the biggest brand new upgrades that you can put on them. Engine wise, you can upgrade the engine of something. But at a certain point, you should stop trying to put new upgrades or new tiers of upgrades on something. Your Dreadnought 1s, for example, I only go to tier 2 stuff with them. Dreadnought, bigger Dreadnoughts, I'll the tonnage of the ship really has to be taken into account with which upgrades you put on it at what tiers. So really, really keep that in mind as you progress through the game. Let's go ahead and since the Tennessees are in port, we'll go ahead and start upgrading them. We can actually do all of the Tennessees. Very nice. So we'll queue up the Tennessees first. It's a major upgrade, so it's going to take 4 months to complete, which is fine by me. And then I might be able to queue the Fresnos alongside them. Can I do it? Yes, I can. Oh my God. So yeah, so those Fresnos will be upgraded, those Tennessees will be upgraded, and at that point in time, our Pacific fleet is good to go. Or our Pacific Task Force is good to go. It's not really a fleet. And then our West Coast Task Force is continuing to move around. It'll be a while. It's fine. How long were you guys at sea? 10 long years. Um, and then we got 12 months on those, 3 months on those. So yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. I do. After we get prepped and ready for the Dreadnoughts, we do need to focus heavily on destroyers. Destroyers are such an important part of your fleet because they are the first ships that you get that can have mine hunting equipment, and mines will absolutely annihilate your fleets when they're trying to take territory. So you need to really, really be careful, of not, don't be reckless. Make sure to have ships with mine hunting equipment. Don't put yourself at a disadvantage for no reason. Boop, 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 boop. All right, let's look at the politics because we haven't looked at it in a while. Okay, so we're oh my God, we have excellent relations with the Russians. We have amazing relations with the Russians, actually. Um, the Italians are provoking us for some fucking unknown reason. I don't understand why, but it is what it is. I will come eat Italy. Like, I don't have any qualms about killing Italians as well. Like, I already killed the Spaniards. I'll kill the Italians too. I say this as an Italian. Um, I say this as an Italian. I will kill my own people. We used to do it for fun. Um, gladi gladiatorial arenas. What are those? We call that war. We have a much better name for it. Samnite? Never heard of her. Yeah, we'll keep shit provoking the Spanish. What's that? Ooh, Tibet. Oh wow. Okay, so the Brits. Oh wait, no, the Brits start with Kashmir. I was like, I thought for a second Kashmir was supposed to be independent, but no, the Brits do start with that. But Tibetan revolt in China. We'll see if that happens. What's the stability like in uh oh oh hmm China about to have a revolution. China's about to flip to democracy or communist. Oh, actually, do they switch to communism in this if they become the Communist Republic of China or the People's Republic of China? I don't remember. I don't remember what it says when Russia goes Soviet Union. I don't remember. Okay. Continue progressing. Continue progressing. We're about to get the tier two. Well, multiple expansion uh, engine, which is nice, but it didn't come in quick enough for us to really care. Yeah, I'll trade some from some naval prestige for some money. Like what? Like free item for free item. Yes, please. No problem. We got a bank. Like we have a bank of naval prestige. We have nothing to be concerned about in that regard. Um, just keep hitting the next turn button, I guess. We're about to finish up the next dockyard development, which will put us over 30,000, which will put us maxed out for our first dreadnoughts, which will be nice. Oh, there it goes. There we go. So who are they? So they are. This would be the Republic of China. That if I remember correctly, that was like their original flag that they used for the Republic of China or something like that. Ooh, wait, we can actually. I've never knew this. Who's my president? Oh, that's the Admiralty leader. Okay, okay. Um, But yeah, the Republic of China is officially here, boys. Now we're just waiting for the Russians, I guess. Which, speaking of, what's their stability looking like? They're actually good. They're actually very well off. Spain might have a problem here soon. Um, wow, what is with all the naval prestige? I, okay, naval prestige non-existent. Send help. Oh well, bye, bud. You just got you just got sacked. All right, so we are the fleet is looking very nice. Let's go ahead and refit. Oh wait. We can't do that yet. Uh, the Little Rocks. I don't know if I really need to do an upgrade for these. Do I? Do they have the rangefinder? That's what matters most. Do they have rangefinder? Yes, they have rangefinder. So no, I don't need to do an upgrade for these. Could put a better engine in them, but they already have pretty good range. So yeah, no, don't need to do an upgrade for these. And the Little Rocks will become my domestic garrison once I go to the next uh, line of light cruisers, which uh, this should either be 6,000 ton for heavy cruiser or 4,000 ton for light cruiser. I don't know which one that will be. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. We are doing quite well in our development. We are doing amazing in our economic development. We are in control of most of the territory we wanted. We have 2 more places over here that we need to take, and then Japan is looking quite delicious. Um, but we have to get to the point where we can actually attack them. And at this point in time, more than likely, we're going to be attacking the Spanish again. But that will also open up the possibility of taking the mainland, which then at that point in time, Frenchie, hello. I see you. I know you know. I know you know. Anyways, guys, have a good one. Enjoy your days. Bye bye.